So YouTube, man, it's your boy Action Jackson, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about my realistic expectations that I'm going to, for myself, going to be placing onto Dak Prescott, and what other fans of the Dallas Cowboys should be placing their expectations on. So before we hop into the video, I would appreciate if you guys would like the video, subscribe if you're new, comment and share my video with anyone who you think will enjoy my content, man. So hopping just straight into it, man, I think the expectations for Dak really is no longer really the regular season anymore, as long as he can stay healthy. And like I said, mainly what dictates our season really is we can't be having pivotal injuries, and more than likely, if these four guys are healthy, if you got Trayvon Diggs, Micah Parsons, CeeDee Lamb, and Dak Prescott, you'll be just fine. And those two healthy, those four healthy for the past 2 seasons. With underneath head coach Mike McCarthy, we have been a 12-win plus win team anyway. So for mainly for Dak Prescott, really is that I don't need him to have any gaudy stats coming into the regular season. I know that really if he does his job, and with the defense that we do have, that we should be anywhere from a top 2 seed to either the best wild card spot being the 5 seed, depending on how things play out in the division. But with the division being inconsistent from year to year, I do think that it's time for us to win the division, which in turn gets us to a top 2 seed in the conference. So really for Dak Prescott, I think just regular season wise, just get us to the number 1 seed. I rather would us have to win 2 games to go play in Vegas than us have to win 3 games and go play in Vegas. You get to rest more having the number 1 seed. You can rest up a lot of knick-knack injuries that happens to either Dak Prescott or whoever along the offensive line, the D-line, the linebackers, corners, whatever the case might be. We can rest up and heal any single injuries that we do have if we do get the number 1 seed. So that's the expectation, is that win the division and shoot for the stars and try to get the number 1 seed, because like I said, you advance the first round, and then you can play the second round divisional game, and you're guaranteed to have 2 home playoff games, and then you get to play the divisional round. That means you get to play the lowest seed remaining possible, and then you go into the next round and the conference championship, and then you're playing at home. If you're number 2 seed, you're guaranteed again at least 2 home playoff games. You still have to play 3 playoff games to possibly go play in Vegas in the Super Bowl this year. But you're guaranteed at least 2 wild card, divisional, then championship is different. So the championship might be different in case the number 1 seed does make it to the championship game, then that might be different. But then again, Dak Prescott, I just need him to stay healthy, 1, 2, have enough stats to where that we're in play for that number 1 seed, which we were last year. If our defense doesn't, if we don't blow those 2 leads, that's a team effort. But again, if we don't blow those 2 leads, we'll be just fine. But really for Dak Prescott, just all it comes down to really is postseason success, and that's what a Dallas Cowboy quarterback will always be measured by. It'll never be by what you do in the regular season. No Dallas Cowboy ever in history has ever won MVP. So when I'm gauging my quarterback stats during the regular season, it's never MVP. Again, can you win the division and shoot for the stars and get a top 2 seed? So if those 2 things can happen in the regular season, we'll be fine. But postseason, it's for Dak Prescott, really it's Super Bowl or bust. And the reason why I'm placing those expectations is because if you get to the conference championship game and you lose by less than 7 points, again, you're going to get labeled with the choke artist and everything like that, and you can't get it done. And the one who we play and the injuries that that team has at that point in time. But really, it's a Super Bowl or bust, because like I said, if you lose championship game by less than 7 points, that's going to be a disappointment for the Cowboys season, because you were just right there to go to a Super Bowl and you haven't been there in 30 plus years. So I really think that for the Dallas Cowboys, and Dak Prescott especially, is that stay healthy, and you can't be playing like Superman in certain playoff games. Just going back to the 2 playoff games, you didn't have to play like Superman. Specifically the second time we played Niners. If you didn't play like Superman and you play more like Clark Kent, like a regular civilian, we beat those teams and we go on to the championship game, or who knows, right? So really with Dak Prescott, just remain to who you are, stick to those 25, 30 pass attempts, take care of the ball. Your offensive side of the help should be a lot better than last year. Again, the pivotal injuries. You can't have your starting right tackle, one of the best right tackles in the league, had he not gone down with Terrence Steele in that December 11th against the Houston Texans. If he doesn't blow out his ACL, who knows what Dallas Cowboys offense looks like when they have to play the 49ers, you know? Tony Pollard going down in the first half against the San Francisco 49ers. If those two injuries don't happen, and if we don't rush Michael Gallup, I said it plenty times in my videos before that I felt like we rushed Michael Gallup back on the field. And even if you want to listen to an NFL guy, but Terrence Williams, he said that even Michael Gallup was rushed back. Shout out to Boss Cowboy and the podcast that he had. And all those guys are on that panel, Alabama, West Coast, and HTM. All them guys that are on there that were on that panel, salutes to them, Law Nation, that, they had the conversation with Terrence Williams, and he was saying that Michael Gallup was rushed back. And that was clear and evident because you knew he wasn't himself when he came back week 3 against the Washington Commanders. And I felt like he should have came back until November, because that would have been at least 11 months prior for him tearing his ACL towards the last week of December. He tore like a day or two after Christmas, right before New Year's. So again, just messed up his body. So your offense is going to be a lot better heading into San Francisco, when you have to play a Philly or whoever you have to play first round, whether that is Detroit, Seattle, whoever the case might be. So injuries plays a big part into the success of Dak Prescott as well, because again, it is a team success. It's a team-based sport. So, Dak Prescott can hang 40, but if the defense lets up 41, we lose a game. So again, if Dak Prescott can stay healthy, no pivotal injuries from throughout the other teams, throughout the other players, and he doesn't have to play above and beyond in certain games. If he just plays like a regular civilian, we can be just fine in the playoff. Really, man, that's about it for the video. Hope you guys have a nice day. Stay safe, stay blessed. Bye.